coming to you from the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery. It's another Wednesday, glorious Wednesday. It's beautiful where I am, and I'm hoping that it's beautiful where you are as well. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It's another Hump Day Happy Chat coming at you live. I'm sitting outside, so you're going to hear some interesting background noises, and hopefully they won't be louder than my voice. I'm turning up the volume here. So hello. It is summertime, absolutely beautiful here where I am in Southern California, and I hope it is beautiful where you are too. I'm Valerie Shepard. I'm the founder and CEO of the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery, and where we help you master yourself in your life so that you can exquisitely manage whatever your life brings your way. Yay. Good morning, and thank you for joining. I'm so glad that you're here. In the centerpiece of self-mastery are three things: self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. And those are critical to your experience of happiness. That's why I bring them together, talking about an inner state that creates the outer experience, an inner state that creates an outer exquisiteness, an experience of happiness that lasts no matter what. And I'm also the author of a book called Living Happy to Be Me, Dancing Your Soul Lightstyle. And in that book, I talk about my path, my journey from a way less than happy existence and how I figured out what was going on with that and created something more, something that is serving me better and allowing me to serve the world better and to serve my purpose at a deeper and more authentic, true, juicy, delicious way, fulfilling way. And one of the things that I talk about is this concept, this concept of searching for happiness, like looking for it, like where is it? Is it, over here, over there? The search for happiness can take people a lifetime. And unfortunately, some of them get to the end of that lifetime and their search has never really taken them to a deep and profound place of happiness within them. And so the flaw in it is this. I called today, you're swimming in the water. And here's the thing, the flaw about searching for happiness is that it's in you, and it's in you at all times. You simply have to go there and connect with it. Like Michael Beckwith has a song that I love. He sings, you might as well give in and be happy. You might as well give in and be great. And it's true, like give in to what's already in you. It's in you, right? So this happiness, simply go there. It's about noticing, no matter what else is present. And so we're taught often a zero-sum way of experiencing our life. It's an either or. I'm either happy or I'm not. I'm either wealthy or I'm not. I'm either prosperous or I'm not. I'm either loved or I'm not. I'm either loving or I'm not. And what I'm talking about is a both and equation. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Oh, look, a hummingbird joined too. Hi, bird. Thank you for coming. I'm talking about a both and equation. Both and equation. So your life doesn't have to be this or that. You can claim both, right? A both and experience. Hello, bird. Come over here and show the people. Hi. I love hummingbirds. There's a feeder right here on my, wonder if I can turn this around so you can see him, or will he'll disappear. Oh, there he goes. Sorry. Well, I wanted you to see him. He had a different idea. He, she, I'm not sure which. Anyway, this whole idea of both and experience. In this experience, you notice the good, you receive the good, you notice the great, you receive the great, you notice the awesome sauce, like the stupendous, even while you might be experiencing the fear. You might also be feeling the sadness. You might also be mourning. You might also be a little pensive. You might also be questioning. Like all those things can coexist. The most important thing is for deeply profound happiness, you have to choose it. You have to choose it. It doesn't just come up and like bing, bounce off of your head, ping into your heart. It's an inside out experience, an inside out claim. You have to notice it. So, what I wanted to do today, hi, thank you for joining. So, what I wanted to do today was talk about just a second. I'm going to run down a list of things that I have been noticing that showed up. Now, I'll tell you the background of what's going on with me. So, some things in my life are dissolving away, like big things, like even my purpose and what I'm doing at UC Irvine. Like, there are certain pieces of it that are not going to be showing up the same way they have been in the past, dissolving away, the world is changing at all times. Our lives are changing at all times. Good morning. Thank you for coming. So, this change means some things are ending while some things are beginning. They don't always line up perfectly, right? Some things may end, there's a void, and then some things take off. Sometimes they overlap beautifully. You're still ending something when something new is taking off, and that's fabulous. Fabulous. I would love it to always be that way. It's not necessarily always going to be that way. So the challenge, the opportunity, the gift to you and to me is to claim the joy within all of it. So while I'm going through this period, while I'm going through this period of the unknown, this period that can trigger some doubt. Did I do it right? What haven't I done? What more can I do? Like the doing nature. I've got to do in order for it to turn out my way. The fear of, am I going to be okay? Does God still love me? Mm-hmm. Does God still see me? Am I still taken care of? Am I still blessed? I'm taking a deep breath on that one. Yeah. So you can allow those things to come up, see where they want to take you. What are they calling you into understanding and to knowing about yourself and about your relationship to the divine and the magnificence in your world? Little hummingbirds telling me, yeah. Like, what is it bringing to you? And in the midst of all that, as Dr. Sean Duperrin would say, brrr, that kind of brrr going on, right? Whenever things don't seem buttoned up or nailed down or perfectly happening, we can go into a space of brrr, I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen to me? It's okay. It's a survival thing. And so to get back into flow, right? Come out of fight, flight, or fear and get back into flow. Get back into flow. Start noticing the good and the great and the awesome sauce in your life. So here are some of the things I have been making sure that I notice and I call out and that I receive at a deep level. So yesterday, perfect thing. I was going to a farewell party for two colleagues and friends who I love very dearly. Jay and Tamara Austin, shout out to you. Thank you for a lovely experience last night. I'm going to their party. I'm driving there. I'm like 2 minutes from getting there, and I realize my phone's not in my purse. Not a big deal not to have my phone, except for my phone has a cover on it that also has my credit cards, my driver's license, my insurance card, my cash. So I don't have any of that. And I'm going to a farewell party and I'm expecting to contribute to the experience. So I really quickly thought of a solution. Okay, I'll ask someone if they can cover me and then I'll Venmo them when I get home. And so I had the problem solved. No big deal. I didn't freak out or go into panic. But here's where grace showed up. So I get to the party and I walk inside. We're at a restaurant in Irvine. I get to the party and there's food already on the tables, bottles of wine, and it is a totally hosted party. I did not need my wallet. I did not need my money. It was totally hosted. That's grace. That's also happy, joy, beauty in my life that I did nothing to create. It just showed up there for me. The day before that, and thank you again to Tammy and Jay for your generosity and your sweetness. I much appreciated. You'll be missed. Um, the day before that, I was taking my mom who came to visit me for her birthday. Happy birthday again, Mom. So grateful for you. Um, I'm taking her to the airport for her to fly home. And the state of California is delayed in renewing handicap placards. So my placard expired on June 30th, and I don't have a new one. So I've been parking wherever I can find parking. And, I always used to get Rockstar parking before the handicap placard. That just kind of guarantees it. But even before that, and so I just went into the space of Rockstar parking, and we drive into the parking garage at the airport. I get my parking ticket from the little ticket thing. Another car drives in before me and drives right past this first space that's right there. And I drove up and I looked at the space, kind of like, is that really a space? This place is packed. And it was, and we pulled right in. So it wasn't exactly as close as my blue placard might have gotten me, but it was the first space. It was exquisite. I did nothing for it but show up, notice it, and receive it. I'm potentially moving. I went over to talk to the property manager about my lease terms to find out, I'm in this state of flux and I don't know what I don't know. And could she work with me on how we might arrange my lease till I know what exactly is going on in the next phase of my experience here on planet Earth. And we sat there for a minute. We talked about what was going on. And then all of a sudden she said, oh, I know. And she came up with this exquisite solution that works perfectly with the timing that I'm looking at, and gives me several options that don't cost me any more money and make peace happen. She even extended the deadline I have for signing my lease. And her words were, I don't want you to worry about anything. It was as if an angel of mine was in her body speaking to me. I know that happens all the time. I accept and receive that. And it was magnificent. You're swimming in it. You don't have to go looking for your happiness or your blessings or your joy. You are literally swimming in it. Looking for happiness is like a fish swimming around looking for the water. The fish is in the water at all times, and so are you. There's so much around you. I make homemade nectar for the hummingbirds. It's an easy formula with sugar and water. And I make it. The other day, I needed 1 cup of sugar and 2 cups of water. It's the ratio. That's wrong. It's a half a cup of sugar to 2 cups of water. That's the ratio. And I had just enough sugar, the end of the sugar, to get the half a cup for the hummingbirds. It was awesome. We went to the grocery store. My mom and I love chicken wings. She usually makes them homemade, but because it was birthday celebration week, we decided, let's let somebody else make wings for us. So we went to the grocery store, and we get there, and there were some tired looking old wings in the hot case, and we were like, no, don't want those. So we're standing there, and there's nobody to be found, and we're thinking, I think we're going to ask for some fresh wings. And so we're looking around, wondering where the person is. The person comes out of the back carrying this big bowl. We look in the bowl, fresh wings. So we got fresh wings, and we didn't have to wait for them to be cooked. I'm telling you, your good is happening all around you. A really super hot day, and in the evening, a beautiful cool breeze blows. So not only can I open the window and cool down, I don't have to do it with my air conditioning running electricity. Your good is around you. You just have to notice. And here's the beautiful thing. The more you notice, the more shows up. Law of reflection, law of attraction, cycle of reciprocity. The more you bless and thank the universe, the divine, your higher self, the more shows up for you to be thankful for. Law of gratitude. Mindful living, noticing, mindful living expands your consciousness, expands your awareness, and raises your consciousness. Raising your consciousness is the only true way that I know for creating deep, fulfilling, and lasting happiness in your life. You just have to open your heart and receive what's already been given to you, and then watch it multiply. Yay, yay, yay. This is Valerie Shepherd. This has been the Hump Day Happy Chat. Wishing you a magnificent rest of your Wednesday and a magnificent week. Many blessings. Thanks for joining. Bye now.